So like all those times I went to McDonald's trying to get the fries when I didn't eat McDonald's anymore, but I still wanted to have those fries like I used to get, and they just don't make them anymore the same way. It's like, thank God, because I was addicted to those fries.
Yeah. Tough.
And one of the things that made all the fast food and just not even going there for coffee was just becoming more particular. I started roasting my own beans and just doing things that in the long run, I'm spending the same money. I'm just taking more time to be more precise about my health.
Yeah.
And it's not even about that. It was more like, you know, half of it comes from trying to stick it to the man.
Yeah.
You know?
You don't want these terrible companies to succeed.
Right. Yeah, I don't want McDonald's to succeed.
Yeah.
And in the same token, I'm also sticking it to the man by being healthy, because they want you to eat that and then have to take the pill to fix it, and then have to take the pill to fix it, and die of a heart attack early on and don't even collect your pension or Social Security. That's what they're literally banking on. That's their formula. It's pretty obvious at this point what the formula is. They didn't set up control systems and education systems to control people so they wouldn't have a plan. And the plan's pretty obvious. And it makes sense too. It's logical. There's no flaw in the logic. If you want to live in the matrix, you just got to ask that question first. And that's the question people ask. They don't even know the difference.
Makes you slow down and be more mindful of everything. Absolutely. And you're going to be more satisfied because you took time to make that decision or make that food rather than just, or whatever. Like just making it like without much thought.
Right.
Then you appreciate the food more. Like I love sitting down here. I said I love doing this show because it puts us on a schedule and it makes us sit down and just enjoy the food, because for years and years and years we would sit in front of the TV and our attention is divided between the food and whatever we're watching. And this is so much more satisfying. Not only are we eating with you guys and having a conversation, but we're just enjoying the food. And when you're doing that, you know, and then you want to make better food because you're just sitting and you're enjoying your creation. And I'm enjoying what you put love and effort into. And it's just better all around.
I mean, this is a sustenance that keeps you alive. So to be focused on that is good.
Yeah.
You know, it just makes sense.
Yeah. You literally are what you eat. So.
And I love what you said about being mindful. And it reminds me that so many of the things that I used to call adulting are now ways in which I'm proving I have free will. Being mindful like that, taking the time, making little choices, stopping to gather information to make a choice is the only way to express free will. It's not just going yes, no, and your decision is your free will. Because yes, no means someone else is leading you. If you don't have 100 questions to go with every question that says that they were asking yes, no, if you don't have 100 questions to go with it, it's just being led. And that's fine sometimes. I mean, shucks. So much of life is already figured out. Why bother trying to reinvent, you know?
Yeah. If it works for you. This is amazing.
I'm surprised. We had this kind of thing a couple of times. That little bit of French onion. Can't really taste it, but it's in there.
No.
I love a good French onion dip. Spoonful of that and then egg salad.
Egg salad.
Mm. Mm. Oh man, that mozzarella.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what's making this like extraordinary.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's really good. Mm.
Eggs, eat eggs, they're so good for you.
Man, so good. It's like somebody asked me when we were playing World Tanks last night, I wonder what the most eaten meat is, and I'm like, chicken. People are saying every other meat, you know.
Yeah.
Like some people said goat, you know. It's chicken. Like what bird is on every continent, or what meat is on every continent? Chicken. What meat? There's no religion or government that says you can't eat it. Chicken. Every other meat has some restriction.
Yeah.
Even every fish has types of restrictions, like how much